Thanks for watching. I'm Prerna Agarwal, Technical Product Owner for The Guardian. Today we'll be giving you Guardian update of Sprint 60, which lasted from March 4 to March 15. So just a quick overview of the agenda. We'll be looking at the roadmap. We'll also be talking about the issues that we tackled in Sprint 60. Then we'll be flipping over and giving you a short demo on Sprint 60. We'll also be looking ahead of week of March 18th, which is Sprint 61. We'll also be talking about the issues that we'll be tackling in Sprint 61. We'll also be talking about the upcoming releases. We'll be giving you some of the ways that you can either submit bugs or policy requests through various different channels. So let's talk about Guardian Roadmap. Again, this is open source. Anybody can see that. So right now we are working on the development of PWRM 0002 policy. We are also working on the DLT to address flawed methodologies blog. We are working on the live project migration across policies. We are working on the file blocks, raw assigning integration, and so on and so forth. Let's talk about Sprint 60 issues. So Sprint 60, we currently committed to 36 story points and we delivered 12 story points in which we completed 2919, which is development of AMS-I.D policy, which is grid connected renewable electric generation. Then we also updated our README to add more information about the tools, and we added the timestamps about it. We updated the documentation accordingly as we move forward. Now let's look at the Sprint 60 demo. So the first ticket what we'll be looking at is 2919, which is development of AMS-I.D grid connected renewable electricity generation, which is version 18. This methodology will be designed and digitized for projects focusing on constructing and operating new power plants, units, or retrofitting, rehabilitating, replacing, or adding capacity to existing power plants that utilize renewable energy sources and provide electricity to the grid. During this policy, we will cover aspects such as a methodology creation checklist, information on grid-connected renewable electricity generation, our use of CDM methodological tools, and the demo of this policy in action as featured in The Guardian. So in order to solve this, you can go to our github.com/hashgraph/guardian. And when you get there, you can go to methodology library folder. Under that, we have a CDM folder. Under that, we have CDM AMS-I.D policy, where you will have three files uploaded. One is the AMS-I.D design with a sample data. We did design our schema of AMS-I.D, and we also added a sample data just for your references. We do have an AMS-I.D policy uploaded over here, which will have tools inbuilt. So when you try to import this policy, the tools will automatically be referenced because you don't have to re-import the tools. It is already published on the main testnet, so you can just import the policy and then the tools will already be referenced into that policy. In order to get more details, you can also check our README file where we have actually given you a detailed documentation where we have the tools, which all tools are involved in this policy, which is tool 3, tool 7, tool 10. Then we also added a workflow of this policy. We added a screenshot step-by-step process of how to execute the policy and how to get the trust chain generated for this policy. To get more information, we have also updated our Gitbook documentation. So you can go to docs.hedera.com/guardian, where you can go to demo guide, and here you can see AMS-I.D grid connected renewable electricity generation version 18.0. So the next ticket what we'll be looking at is 3329, which is update readme.md of tools with timestamp. So as you can see, we initially we didn't had more information about the tools. We did have what does the tool mean, but we also wanted to know what tools exactly means and what are the timestamps of those policies. We wanted to update that in our documentation. In order to do that, when you go to our methodology library in our GitHub repo, and when you go to our CDM folder, you will see a new folder being created, which is tools. Underneath that, you will see all the tools listed with all the descriptions of each of the tool in detail. And in addition to that, we have also added each of the timestamp of the testnet of the tools in our README file so that you guys can have a look and you can import and see if the tools are working. Now looking ahead of week of March 18th, which is Sprint 61. Currently, we are committing to 44 story points where we have major milestones planned, which is 1314 fire blocks raw signing integration, 3311, which is number of assets in VC, and Guardian UI are incorrect. So that is a kind of a major bug what we have found, and thanks to the community that they were able to rectify this and let us know. 2882 development of AMS-1F, development 2920, which is development of PWRM 0002. And also we are working on 2211, which is conforming to HEDRA DED VCVP standards. Talking about the releases, our last release was on Thursday, February 29, 2024. Our next release will be on Friday, March 29, 2024. So there are multiple ways to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on GitHub. You can submit policy requests, enhancements, or if you find some bugs, please go ahead and let us know. Our team would be happy to help you in that. Also, if you haven't joined our Discord, come and join our conversation at hedera.com/Discord. And when you get there, search for sustainability channel, or you can directly reach out to us by submitting a policy request through our email address, which is info@envisionblockchain.com, or directly to our website, which is www.envisionblockchain.com. Thank you. Have a great day.